Here is a demonstration on how you can enable nested virtualization in VMware ESXi Type 1 hypervisor. Nested virtualization is when you have a virtual machine and you want to install another hypervisor within it. It could be the VMware Workstation Pro, or it could be Microsoft Hyper-V or VirtualBox or WSL, for example. What we are trying to achieve here is to install another hypervisor within a virtual machine. First, you need to log into your VMware ESXi hypervisor using the web GUI. So I will be logging in as the root user. Next thing we need to do is to make sure to shut down the virtual machine that you would like to enable the nested virtualization. By default, all VMware virtualization machines or VMs do not have this option enabled. So the first thing we need to do is to make sure our machine has been shut down. So you can do it in two different ways. One is to select the machine from the left hand side, right click, and under power you can say power off, or you can select the machine itself and then you can shut down from the top here, or you can gracefully shut down by logging into your virtual machine and shutting down through the virtual machine itself by logging into the operating system. I'll be doing a hard shutdown, so I'm going to simply press shutdown. And then I will also do power off, and that will be force powering down the virtual machine because I just want to turn this thing off. But you can do graceful shutdown as well. And my virtual machine now completely shut off. So now it's basically off. You know it is turned off because that green arrow that you see in my macOS virtual machine is not here anymore. Next, we need to navigate to the edit settings window. You can do it in two different ways. One is by simply selecting the virtual machine from the left hand side and clicking the option here. It says the edit option right here at the top. Or you can right click and then select the option called edit settings. So either way will get you to the edit settings window. So it doesn't really matter whether you use this edit or whether you right click and click here as edit setting. It will still get you to this window. In this window, expand the CPU option under virtual hardware tab. So right here, we're going to expand the CPU under virtual hardware tab. And next thing we need to do is to make sure to enable or check off expose hardware assisted virtualization to the guest OS. This is basically enabling the nested virtualization. So we're going to select this one, expose hardware assisted virtualization to the guest OS, and we're going to click save. This is it. Now you have the ability to deploy nested virtualization within this VM. And keep in mind, if you have this power turned on and if you try to edit that same settings, you won't be able to do that because it will be grayed out once the system get boot up. So keep that in mind. So if I want to edit that setting in this virtual machine, for example, if I go to the CPU, because it's turned on, it won't let me change that particular setting. So this is why it's very important that you make sure to shut down your virtual machine before you try to edit that option, because it won't let you edit that option. So if any of these items are grayed out, the reason being because you need to shut down your virtual machine in order to change these settings. So failure to enable these options will result in unable to install hypervisor within the virtual machine, and you will end up with error messages. So if you are interested, I also have posted other tutorials on VMware ESXi and VMware Workstation Pro, including how to do this on VMware Workstation Pro on my YouTube channel. So please go ahead and check them out. And if you like this type of short lessons, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, good luck and have a nice day.